Hello and welcome to another update video on AVAX. So AVAX is currently following so far the plan. The price found support here around the structural support levels that we talked about in the last video, around $27 and around the 50% retracement of this last rally. You might remember from previous updates that the idea was that the price could find support in this region between $23.30 and $29.08. We have a small reaction here. If you are on Discord, then you got the update as well. A few days ago, the price could be working on the B wave pullback within wave 3. That was when the price reached this support area here. What comes after B? Wave C, right? So the wave C to the upside is kind of next. The question is now, has the B wave bottomed? Obviously, that will be determined over the coming sessions, but this is the zone where this B wave should ideally form a low. We have a promising first reaction. And yeah, if you want to get updates like these and all sorts of additional short-term updates, also for many coins we don't cover on YouTube, then feel free to follow the link in the comment section. There's also a 50% discount code for the first month if you want to check it out. That gives you all sorts of updates, including AVAX. And what are we watching for now? Well, I already said we're watching for the start of the C wave. We have a first promising reaction, of course. And if you are somewhat familiar with Elliott wave, then you know that once a B wave has bottomed, the target for the C wave is normally located around the 100% extension of that A wave to the upside. So what we can do, we take the trend-based Fibonacci extension tool, we measure the length of the A wave, we go to the low of the B wave, and we're looking for the 100% extension. That is at $47.16. In addition to that, the target for a third wave, which is measured differently, so we're looking for different ways of calculating targets, and sometimes we get good confluence, like in this case. The first ideal target for a third wave is the 138% extension of waves 1 and 2. That points towards $44.30, so very close together. So that means the thesis would be we're going to get to this area. Yeah. Of course, it's not very clear yet if the B wave has bottomed, but it's possible that we're starting the C wave up from here. That's why we have this support area on the chart. Best indication would be a micro 5-wave move up followed by a higher low. Basically, upside impulse followed by a corrective pullback. Maybe we get that because from an Elliott wave point of view, a C wave should be a 5-wave move. 5 small waves in wave 1. Then we get wave 2. That's typically the setup for most Elliott wave traders. Third wave, fourth, fifth. But obviously, sometimes we don't get a nice and clear pullback. But what I mean is basically something like this. We get a first nice 5-wave move, a pullback, and then up. So that's what we are looking for. Even if we get another low here, which is of course possible, I mean, there is still plenty of room left in this support area, but initial upside momentum looks somewhat promising. Please note that the area around $36 here could provide some resistance around these previous swing highs. That's the update on AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to check out our membership options, and also feel free to follow us on X for additional charts, news, updates. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.